Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Impact Generation. It's me again, Tolu. So today's topic says 5 ways to embrace who God created you to be. I'm just trying to explain to you guys ways in which we can embrace ourselves. Acceptance is very huge. It's something that is huge in this day and age that we are. A lot of teenagers, youths like myself, they're not confident about themselves. They're like, oh, why am I created this way? Why am I like this? You say, why am I like this? Why is it like this? No, I don't like it. But I'm just here to assure you that when God was creating you, there was no mistake at all, and He created you to serve a purpose in life. So I'm just here to make you feel confident in accepting yourself. Now, the first point I want to give us today says, know that God made you and He makes no mistake. Know that God made you and He makes no mistake. God does not used to make mistake. You and I know that. So for Him to have given you these eyes, this nose, this mouth, this way, He has created you this way, there was no mistake in it. It was intentional. You're His child. Now, in this age that we are, we compare ourselves a lot, especially teenagers and youth. You want to be like this person, you want to be like this person. Oh, I like the way this person walks, I want to be walking like that. And you make me walk like that. Or I like the way the mouth is, the nose is, the eyes is, and all of that. That's what we do. As youth, as teenagers, we compare ourselves a lot. But I want to assure you, I want to make you, have the understanding that when God was creating you, He did not say, oh, there's a little mistake here, so when you go to the word, I'm going to correct it for you. No. It is intentional. He made you like that for a purpose. He wants you to look like that. He wants you to be like that. Now, you are His child, and yes, in this world it's very hard to embrace oneself in this time. But the bottom line is, there was a reason for Him creating you this way. There was no mistake. So always have it at the back of your mind that, oh, God created me intentionally. He wants me to be like this. So I have to accept myself. You see, the earlier you start accepting who you are, the better for you. Because you have time to think about other things. Not getting bothered about, oh, why is my nose so small? Why is my mouth so tiny? Why is it so big? Or if you're that person that have, this big front teeth. I know somebody that doesn't like it. Say, why is this teeth so big like this? What's the meaning of this now? But one thing you should know is that there's a reason for it. Yes, let it be big. Yeah, let it be big. People that will love you. So I don't see why you should want to cut away the teeth because you want to please everybody. You can't please, even if you're perfect, you can't please everybody. So that's the number one tip. Know that God made you and there was no mistake. Now the second tip says, remember that you were created to be set apart. What does that mean? You see, as Christians, it is normal for us not to fit in so many areas of the world. That's the fact. We are created to be set apart, to be far apart from some fittings. Now, if you see that, okay, you're in school, there's this group of people that you're seeing that, oh, I can't fit into this group, or I can't fit into this behavior, then you should know that you're meant to be different. You're meant to be set apart. So don't say because, oh, I have to try my best to fit in. See, wherever you're trying to force yourself in, you're trying to go in to them, force yourself into their carcass, force yourself to behave in a particular manner, and it is not working for you and you find it so hard, then you should know that you are meant to be far away from such groups or from such behavior. There are some, I said behavior because there are some behaviors that we want to have. Like, okay, I want to know how to talk back at people. You know, you can't write me anyhow, you can't talk to me anyhow, and then you want to be like, you're not that kind of person that like, okay, you are violent to talk back, but you're like, I was bad there, let me even let me be violent for once, and you see that it's not working for you. Because let's say each time you try to scream, to shout, to be violent, everything goes south, then you should know that no, that is not for you. Now I'm just using that as an example. If it is also maybe your workplace, if you're working already, or your school, and you're trying to like enter some caucus, fit in into some kind of groups, or you know, just want to do something different and it is not working for you, just know that we are meant to be different. Like I said, as Christians, we are meant to be different. That's just it. Get to a place and let them be the ones who want to try. I don't know if you understand my English. Let them be the one to want to try to fit into your own caucus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let them be the one to, you know, struggle to want to, not you going to them to say, oh, I need to fit in this thing, I want to be part of this, part of that. Now, I wrote something here. I said, if you know fitting into this is hard, then you were supposed to be set apart from the fitting. We are not of this world, we're just in it. They used to say that very well. I don't know if you've heard that saying, that Christians, we're just in this world, but you're not supposed to be, you know, follow their ways. We're just in it, we're just living in it, because where else do you want to live? God put all of us here and is giving us a choice to choose. Do you want to follow the world or the word? I don't know if you understand that. Do you want to follow this word or you want to follow the word of God? So it depends on you. So always have it at the back of your mind that you're meant to be set apart, to be different. Just move one side. That's how I would say it. Move one side. Okay? Yeah. So our third tip today says, pursue progress over perfection. What am I saying now? This one is the very big one. I want you guys to listen very well. Now, embracing yourself, okay, should be about growing in your life, spiritual life, physical life, instead of attempting to be perfect. See, if we are perfect, we wouldn't need God. Simple. We're not created to be perfect, so just know that. See, you want to do something, we are meant to make mistakes. If you make mistakes, it should be like an experience, like a lesson to you, to be able to, you know, stand up, you know, bring yourself up and then do something about the mistake you've made. Yeah, try to do it another way if it's going to work. So always try to pursue progress. Try your best to pursue how you're going to grow in God, how you're going to grow spiritually, how you're going to grow physically, your mental states, everywhere in your life, rather than, you know, going for perfection. Oh, I must do this by force, by fire. I'm growing, yes, I must be perfect. No, we're not meant to be perfect. Now, yes, we were created in the image of God, but that doesn't mean we won't have our own shortcomings. I don't know if you agree with me. Yes, it was in the Bible that God made us in his image. Yeah, image does not mean God made us in his behaviors. We are human beings. We are supposed to have flaws. Though these flaws that we're talking about, we caused it ourselves, you know, when we're in the world. That's for another day. But what I'm saying is, the fact that God made us in his image doesn't mean that we will not have our shortcomings. Are we God? We're not God. Do we know how to create human being? No. No. It's like, okay, I made a television, for an example. I invented television. Now, the fact that I invented it with my brain, I made it work, doesn't mean that one day this television will continue to go. Will it not one day crash? It will crash. Something will happen, that it will get tired and misbehave. That's how we are. We're supposed to make mistakes, learn from it, correct ourselves, So always pursue progress, don't pursue perfection. Yeah, we can, go to that level of, when they say near perfect, yes, you are free. But when we are saying 100% perfection, my friends, it's not possible. It's not possible. We have to make mistakes. So that is our number 3 point. Now the 4th tip says, allow God to walk through you. You see, when you get to that level whereby God can walk through you, use you for his glory, then I don't think you have any problem. Yeah, any issue, you're just there and God is just doing his own thing. So allow God to do his thing in your life. Let him do his work in your life. For an example, when I say allow God use you, we all have gifts, talents, right? I have my own talent. Okay, I know how to sing small. And you have your own. If it is to paint, or if it is to maybe drum, if it is to maybe teach, if it is to encourage people, we all have something that we are so passionate about. That's our talent. Now, how are you allowing God to use that talent for his glory? Okay, I know how to sing. Let me use my voice and sing in the church. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I know how to paint. Oh, I can be painting, paint people, try and paint them. If maybe they need something in the church, I can paint and decorate the church with my paintings. Or if it is to drum, if you want to drum. If it is to encourage people, encourage them, tell them more about God, how God can help them. And if it's the teaching, oh, I can teach you. Why don't I sign up for, the, what is it called, Bible study teachers, those kind of things. And I can join choir now, why not? You have to get to that stage that, yes, I want to use my gift to encourage others. Because you don't even know who is watching you. We have these gifts. See, okay, I'm singing, I sing and sing. I don't know who is watching. That person might be like, but me too, I can sing. I like the way this sister is singing. I can sing too now. I can join the choir. I can sing, join them and sing with them. What are you doing? You're gaining more people for Christ. Yeah, the person is in the church already, but the person is not involved in anything. But through you, the person wants to get involved. Even apart from, okay, in the church, wherever you are, like, okay, this painter will think, wow, this person can paint too, and he's really doing well, wow. And then you now tell yourself, like, me too, I can paint small now. Let me paint too now. So you see, this kind of gift, this kind of thing, we use it to encourage. It's not until I go to somebody and say, come to church, Jesus Christ is this, is that, or be good with your life. If you're not good with your life, you will suffer. No. Merely looking at your character, looking at you, looking at what you're doing, you're winning people for God, for your church, to live a good life. That's it. So allow God to use you. Let him walk through you. That's the only way he can walk through you, when you're ready to use your gifts for him. Then he can help you, when we say that, make that gift 100%. He will add his own knowledge to the gift for you, and he will make everybody see how good you are. They will see your best version. Now, the last tip is, do not hold yourself hostage to the mistakes that you've made. Yes, this point happens to a lot of people. You hear an adult saying that, oh, I did something when I was young, while I was in my youth stage, and I haven't been able to forgive myself. Now, if you dwell in the past, you're not going anywhere, because that will keep hindering you from doing what you really want to do. You have to forgive yourself. Even if it's not about bad behavior, maybe, okay, you did something bad and then you can't forgive yourself. Apart from that, there's so many ways that you must have done something to yourself that you find it hard to forgive yourself. Maybe you were supposed to listen to an advice some time ago and you refused to listen, and that has affected you. Now, you have to let it go. It has happened, it has happened. The only thing you can do is look at those mistakes and check out how you made them. What can I do now to prevent? How can I walk around the mistake and pass this time around? So if you keep dwelling, no, I can't do this, I've made it, see, I've done it before and I made mistake. No. Now let me use myself as an example. When I left secondary school, I went to a school to write post-UTME normally, like we always do, and I was supposed to have 260. I had 259. That's for my post-UTME, and they did not give me the admission because of 1 mark, and I lost the admission like that. Now because of that, because I lost the admission, does it now mean that I will not go again to another school to apply? No. And then what did I do? I let that one go. Okay, it paid me, yes, it paid me, but I had to let it go, and I went to another school to apply, and I was accepted. Now if I had sat down and said that no, but see, I read now. They're supposed to give me the admission, they did not give me. So it's not the same thing. If I read, how am I sure that they will give me? How am I sure that they will give me this admission if I go to another school? Now that's an example. If you dwell in the past, you're not going anywhere. You have to learn to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Whether it was a very terrible mistake you made many years ago, it is gone, it is gone. Find a way to move around it now. That's it. That is it. So that's everything that I just want to make sure you understand today. Now, make better decisions, learn from those mistakes, and let the experience motivate you. Yes, let it motivate you. Let that experience, let's be the ones who ginger you that yes, I'm not going to make this mistake again. I'm going to pass this time around. And you see that, yeah, you're embracing yourself. So with these 5 tips, now every time you sit down, you're trying to doubt yourself, trying to not accept who you are, please and please come back to this video, this message, and listen once again, because I think it's something that we all need. You know, this assurance that don't worry, God made you intentionally. You're supposed to look like this, you're supposed to be like this. Just try your best to be better, try your best to grow. So guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope once again that you've learned 1 or 2 things, and I hope you learned the 5 tips. Yeah, so guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye.